I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy.
Before Poppy blew up on YouTube while making some of the strangest videos on the internet.
I believe that everything's okay.
Before Poppy's music career took off after signing with Island Records and releasing her hit album Bubble Gum.
I don't care, and I won't change myself.
Before Poppy became the subject of multiple conspiracy theories, mainly that she is a Satanist and a part of the Illuminati.
It's not just some random pose with Charlie's Angels gun fingers. Her fingers are in the exact pose as Baphomet.
Before the mystery of Poppy was profiled by a number of famous YouTubers, we're talking PewDiePie, Nightmind, and the Fine Brothers.
I'm Poppy.
I'm Poppy!
I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy.
Poppy started from humble beginnings in Nashville, Tennessee. Her love of dance turned into a passion for singing and songwriting. Her cover songs on YouTube showed her to be a talented young musician who was starting to gain a modest following. However, it wasn't until she moved to Los Angeles that things all started to get a little strange. She met a director who had some peculiar ideas. He also had a girlfriend who seemed to be a lot like Poppy. Her name is Mars Argo, or at least it was.
Her name is Mars Argo.
And he's Titanic Sinclair. Like, the ship.
Once Mars disappeared, and a lot of her YouTube videos did too, well, Poppy, she started to become famous.
Being famous is important to me.
What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Poppy prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, we have gotten a ton of requests to get this video done, but it took a lot of extra digging. We've done a lot of YouTubers in the past. Be sure to check out our playlist on YouTubers so you don't miss any. And, okay, well, let's just get into this one. It's really weird. Poppy was born Moriah Perriera on January 1st, 1995 in Nashville, Tennessee. The youngest of three kids, her father was a drummer who toured with the dance group The Rockettes, and 80s pop star Cyndi Lauper, who became young Poppy's inspiration while growing up. The Rockettes' wild costume sent Poppy to seek out her own funky ones at Nashville's thrift shops, while she mimicked Cyndi's hairstyle, getting her sisters to bleach her hair when she was only 6 years young. Growing up, her dream was to become a rockette. One of her dancers in the band her father played drums for. Having danced for 11 years, she wanted more than just to dance and decided to start developing her chops as a singer after hearing oldie band The Beach Boys for the first time. Now here's the thing, most of Poppy's earlier work has been deleted off the face of the earth, allegedly by the team behind the somewhat creepy new Poppy persona. I'm not even kidding.
Hi, Poppy. This is Poppy. She's one of the many actresses that I work with on the World Wide Web.
However, leave it up to the old fact god here to find those videos and present them to you. Before the weirdness and Illuminati symbolism, Poppy was a pretty standard run-of-the-mill alternative rock/pop singer. In 2012, she teamed up with a band called Hey Hi Hello to cover MGMT's song Kids. Let's take a look.
Crying out for attention. Memories fade.
Okay, pretty normal stuff. No creepy mannequins in that video, not at all. Her covers got her a bit of attention, as in 2013 she was invited to Digifest to perform. It was there she was interviewed by YouTuber Sam Pepper, and she described her music at the time a little out of character and in a totally different style. I mean, what happened to her?
You have a very dainty style, don't you?
I guess so.
From there, she was featured on Epic Tracks' Hide and Seek. She worked with Steamy in the City to make a music video for a cover called Breeze Blocks, and another one called Fade Into You. Now around this point, she's your standard alt-rock pop female artist pumping out well-received normal work. Here's where it all gets really weird. In 2014, she decided to pursue music full-time and head where most people who end up in vaguely satanic cult shit go. Talking about Los Angeles. She wasn't there long before she met musician/director Titanic Sinclair. Now, Titanic at the time was working with an artist by the name of Mars Argo, who's making the kind of music that Poppy was making at the time, but doing original songs.
What's with these homies who be dissing my boy? Do they know I'm aggravated?
In addition to making pop rock, Mars Argo essentially was the first Poppy. Stay with me for a second. Moriah is a girl from Nashville who went to school briefly in Boston and made music like this.
Control yourself, take only what you need.
While this was happening, Mars and Titanic were making videos like this.
Delete your Facebook. My life is unbelievably boring and I need to broadcast that to the world.
They were also seriously dating and working intensely on music together. They broke up shortly after Poppy entered the picture in 2014, and Mars essentially disappeared from the face of the earth.
What's the point of all this anyway, right?
Most of her Mars videos have vanished. She's not making music anymore and was only really ever seen since in a quick clip from a pro wrestling based sketch called Wrestling Isn't Wrestling. Blink and you'll miss it.
He's here.
So while Mars is getting all her previous work taken down from the internet, so is Poppy. YouTubers who try to post are allegedly getting copyright strikes from her channel directly in what appears to be an effort to bury the existence of Poppy's past completely. This is even weirder when you consider the videos Poppy started to make in 2014.
I don't know if they're gonna let me tell you.
Totally weird and also totally out of character. She's also now doing interviews in the third person, no longer referring to herself as Poppy, but as a person playing Poppy. Fuck, I'm confused.
What inspires you to make music, that Poppy?
Poppy is just inspired by like princesses and unicorns and all of that stuff.
All of her original stuff is down, and she's now doing videos in the style of Mars Argo.
Welcome to our computer show. I'm Mars Argo.
And of course, she's now rumored to be dating that musician slash director known as Titanic Sinclair.
3, 2, 1. Death.
Now, while many theories exist about what the point of Poppy's weird videos are, it appears she is a parody commentary on what pop stars today go through. The rise of fame, the weird phases many stars go through, and the eventual fall from grace. What is actually puzzling though is why did the original Poppy essentially up and vanish while her career was on the rise? And how come Poppy's original and actually quite good work got deleted and destroyed from the internet? If Poppy is a character that was pretty much taken from Mars Argo, then why delete all the previous work from the net? Maybe we'll soon find out. Or maybe Moriah and Poppy aren't too dissimilar after all.
Delete your Facebook.
Delete your Facebook.
Fuck, I feel like this was an episode of The Twilight Zone and not even a Before They're Famous. This felt more like an episode of The Twilight Zone than a Before They're Famous video. I feel like this was an episode of The Twilight Zone and not even a Before They're Famous. Oh, I have a headache. Anyways, as for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is Before They're Famous. My name is Mike McCred, thanks for checking out this video. We have 2 more down below. Be sure to subscribe to our playlist on YouTubers and let us know who's next in the comments down below.